Ah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am going to be doing, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to be doing 1, 2, 3 dual wind coils. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me today because this is gonna be a lengthy, very slow and tedious one. This mamba, he said it is a dual 2. Yeah, so we're gonna go dual 2 as well. We gotta go dual 2 on the mamba. So yeah, I got a mamba dual 2, and I've got a Taga that I've got to assemble with some tinsel wire as well. No tinsel wire, just the cone I've got to assemble onto. I've got the spider and coil, and I've got a tinsel wire that I gotta put on. I'm sorry, coil I gotta do, and cone I've gotta put on. Then it's dual 2 for the mamba, and I've got a 15-inch tugger that I am customizing for my own personal use as a spare woofer. But yeah, the 18-inch is back in the car. I'm going to be checking out the 18-inch tomorrow. I did give it some test burps, but I have come to realize that when I test it in the yard, I'm basically just doing 15-20 second burps. But when I do eventually go out on the road and I'm now playing it at for a longer period, that's when the car hits the fan. What's the best setup for i20? I don't know what. I can't give you an answer on that, my friend. I don't know what's your budget. All I can tell you is your cabling is important. Your battery power is important. Your alternator's health is important. You need to have that checked. If you're genuinely interested in making sure that the sound that you're putting in the car is going to be, yes.
Stitch broke out.
Take out.
Stitch broke out from the airplane where they're taking him to his friend.
You broke out.
Yeah.
Okay, Teddy's is busy with work now. Okay. All right, go lay down now. Cover yourself with a blanket, please. 6K, yeah. So what you need to do is before you spend the 6K, have your alternator tested. Make sure that it's pushing out 14 volts. Then get cabling. Increase your current power cable from the alternator to the battery. Get a bigger size cable. Preferably like a 0 gauge or a 2 gauge cable, power cable. Then get the same size cable from the bolt that ties the alternator to the body. Take that bolt off, put a cable from there to the body. So you're earthing the alternator and powering the alternator. That needs to be done. Then from the battery side, they can upgrade the cable from the battery to the body and to the gearbox, because you'll see one goes down to the gearbox. Upgrade that cable and upgrade another cable from there to the body of the car. So basically you'll have one cable from the alternator that runs to one side of the body, and from the battery you'll have one running to the other side of the body. That way your car has ample earth. Then you have to run cable from your battery to the back, you run power, and you run negative. So if you need 6 meters of wire from the front to the back, you'll need 12 meters because you're going to run power to the back and ground to the back. Then you need to make sure that the head unit you got is decent. And then if you're going to use the standard head unit, I'd suggest don't do that. Buy yourself a head unit, because if you're going to use the standard head unit and buy those converters, those things tend to become faulty after a couple of months or so, and then you end up having endless problems with your sound system. So $6,000, I don't know what you're going to get for $6,000. How far in your system collections do you have and what you have currently? But 6K kind of isn't a lot, because if you look at the pricing of some of the woofers these days, it's $2,500 for one woofer, $3,000 for one woofer. So you're buying two subs, and then what about the box and then cabling for the subs, and then, you know what I mean? So you have to think about it. Go small first, buy the head unit, get your cabling sorted. Next month you buy maybe your mid-ranges. Yeah, even entry level, naughty entry level. If you've got a stock head unit and you're gonna go and buy those converters, you can get away with it. Like I said, it'll last you a couple of months, but ultimately you're gonna end up changing. So if you can just have a little bit of patience and work your way in there. How's it, Shawnee? I'm in Boxburg North in the East End. Okay, so hello, convert to Zakak. I went through 5. That's what I'm saying, Farouk. How's Elijah? That's what I'm saying. If you have a stock head unit, I would suggest get yourself another head unit. Because once you once you use a stock unit, those things sometimes you come right, you hit the luck, and the one you got is a good one. It wasn't made in December. Yeah, the air units are cuck expensive because of that fucking way it is. But I mean, he's got an i20, so I don't think it's that much of a headache. He might have to get a trim plate for the head unit that he buys, or he can go Android. Also, if you're gonna go and buy those type of things now, Android head unit and all those things, there your money's gone there already. A decent one, you're looking at about $2,500, $3,000 already. Budget, if you're doing budget, I would say go to a Cash Crusaders. Hey, all our ones are wishing I was in Cape Town. Go to Cash Crusaders. Go see if you can get for you a second-hand sub with a box. A sub with a box. Get yourself a 4-channel amp, just so you can have a little bit of bass for now. And then I would suggest saving, and then you upgrade the head unit. After upgrading the head unit, you upgrade your cabling. Also your battery, have your battery tested and see how old your battery is. If your battery is older than 2 years, you're gonna have to change it, because the battery is lasting for about 2 years. Exactly, $7,500 is just for equipment alone, and then you still gotta do box for wood alone. Because you're not a shop, you're gonna build a box on yourself. You'll spend maybe $600-800 for the design, and then one sheet is about $900 for them to cut it. I mean, you're looking at 12-15 grand easy, and then that system is not even gonna be one of those systems. You know what I mean? It's still entry level. So I'd say it's gonna take you about 6 months to a year to acquire something that's going to make the Nyash turn around, and when they hear you coming down the road. But by the time you get to bonus, You can maybe gooi that whole amount into a lekker amp because you already have the cabling. You've done the big three upgrade already. You know your alternator is good. You know your battery is decent. Your cabling from front to back is 100% gelay already. Your RCAs is something you must never shortchange yourself on. So make sure you get proper RCAs. If you can, try and get quad core RCAs. Or if you can't get quad core, at least get tri core RCAs. They are of a higher quality, cost a little bit more. But if you're sending signal from the head unit to the amplifiers, you want that signal to be nice and clean, and you don't want no suppression noises. Even and also, what's beneficial to with that is if you get a quad core RCA, you don't have to stress about running your RCAs opposite from your power cable. You can run them all once in one place. I've never had issues with mine because I run quad core RCAs and they are okay, but I spent a pretty penny on mine. I'm using the Orion RCAs. It's a little bit on the thicker side, and you can see the different wires inside of the RCA. And no, I'm not going to show anybody because everybody always has the issue. You must just take my word for it. Take my word for it. If you don't believe me, forget about it. Forget about it. It's fine. But like I'm saying, you to get even a budget system is a problem because when you're saying budget system doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be feasible because of like what do you currently have in the car? Is there speakers there that you can listen to music? So if there is speakers you can listen to music with, and it's just the standard speakers in the car, no problem. Get yourself a head unit, gooi the head unit in the car, get yourself cabling, gooi the cabling, get yourself an amp, like a 4 channel amp, and or yeah, it'll have to be a 4 channel amp because a monoblock for 6 grand after head unit and cable, your money is almost clear. And then get yourself a small box just for the timing. Yes, can I help you, ma'am?
You put the wrong stitch, but she's not so intrigued by this one. If I pass,
Did you come and tell me that now? Why are you disturbing me for what?
because I miss you.
No, you don't miss me. You miss your blanket. Just say that. You cold, now you want me to come there.
If I pass, I just let you my phone start because I see it's struggling to connect.
What?
Again, my phone to the charger.
I'm thinking I mustn't do these ones now because I'm doing that side wind, man. That night I struck. I don't know why this light is so much brighter, but for some reason I still end up messing up the.
Listen, I'm just glad the hallway is a hallway again.
Yeah, man, everybody picked up, but don't worry. Inshallah, this weekend it's gonna be full again. Hey, man. Yeah, see now. See, I've got a problem here because. Hey.
Love you, man.
Hey. See, half of this thing is gone. Half of this thing is gone. Where's my ruler? Okay. The coil is supposed to be just about 100 mils, right? But at the weakest point, I am looking at, gee whiz, 91 mils. So that's a whole 8 mils, which means that's about 8 rotations of wire that I'm going to have to miss. And that's too much. I can't even go up a little bit here because why? There's no space to go further up. And then we'll look here. That's 40. Let's see here. If we run from there,
Yeah, you need at least, it's gonna be a mess up. Okay, so that one is definitely out. Let me see what this is. Okay, so I got one here, 110. This might work. Let me see, this fits around here. It should fit around here. This is for a 4-inch. Okay, but I can turn it into a 3-inch. That guy is gonna have to just give me a couple of more days. Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna be able to do that one. Definitely not. Because I have to now pull this out completely, make a new coil, and then basically rebuild his woofer again. And that takes at least 4 hours to do that. Like you guys seen when I Hey man, did I upload that? Let me see if I uploaded that thing. Did I upload that video onto YouTube yet? Students. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so the power base one, I did put it up. So the rebuilding of the power base subwoofer is on my YouTube channel. If you guys want to join the YouTube channel, that's basically the YouTube channel. That's what it looks like. M.A.D Customs on YouTube. That's how you can get it. All the videos that I do here on the live, when I'm done with it, goes onto the M.A.D Customs page onto YouTube, so you guys can check it. If you miss anything here, see, like this is not too bad. It's like 1 or 2 rotations out, it's fine. It doesn't really have that big of an impact on the coil itself, but 8-9 rotations, that's way too much. That's definitely gonna have an impact on the coil. Okay. Well, let's just see something. Yeah. Let's just see something here. Where is the vernier? Is the Copernicus? Okay, anyways. .355, yeah, see? 0.35377. That's what this thing is. Hold on. 0.377, that's what the wire size is. And I don't have that size now. Well, I'll make one for it and then see what the size is, what the thing is. And then I'll just message the guy and find out what I must do. If I must leave it as is, or does he want me to get this wire size to get it down to exactly what he needs it to be. Yeah, man. Don't be faulty. What the hell? Yeah, so I'll do one coil and then just test it from there and see what it does. What's the actual issue on it? Boom. I don't know, man. The thing is with these things weird. My myself and wifey have made the executive decision to not do lives on a Wednesday because of all the driving around and everything that needs to be done on a Wednesday. It's one of my worst days. So on Wednesdays I don't do lives. But every other day, anytime is tea time, you know? Yeah, nice. Running free here. It's the last thing I need you to do, bro. Is to run free. Whew. I dismantled that 4-inch coil. Now reeds to do that. Hey, that's from my from the other 18. I disconnected that 4-inch coil from my other 18. Ah, it stabbed me. Okay, let's do one coil and see how it turns out. Just gotta mix this all lekker. Yeah, you gotta take off. Remember, there was a glue on here from factory, and that winded on there. And even if there wasn't a glue that was on here, when the speaker gets heat, the what you call it, the coating from the wire, the copper itself, gets stuck to the former when you're pulling it off. So what happens then? It ends up leaving grooves in the former. You gotta scratch that off, because if you leave the groove there and you start winding and you don't go into the specific groove, it'll either climb on top of the groove or it'll jump a groove. So then you end up having a gap within the. So you basically scratch all of this to eliminate all of those, all of that gunk. And then also you gotta clean the surface before you put the glue, because glue doesn't set on old glue, doesn't catch properly on old glue. So you gotta remove all of the old glue first before you put the new glue down. How's Mr. Noe? I think this is gonna come out to three ohms. I don't think it's gonna be 2. It'll probably be 3 ohms. If I remember correctly, last time I did do one, and I think it came out to 3 ohms. And then basically when you do side by side, when you do positive, positive, negative, negative, you get 1.5 instead of 1. This is a Targa Mamba. I'm busy recording. But the wire size is smaller than what I have here. So I just want to coil with the wire that I have here and see. Do one coil. Of it. Hold on. Yellow. 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 How's it? Yeah. Mm. Doing other. Yeah, leaking. Yeah. I'll check on the video. Okay. I'm busy on the live now. I'll check when I'm done. Sure. Alright. Let us do this one. Oh yeah, you also must die, you know. I have to double check you now when I'm done. Let's do you first, and then we'll test that and see. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let us check the voltage, the ohmage on this. Where is this thing now?
You okay, love?
Hmm?
You okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm getting 4 ohms. That's 4. Won't work. It needs to be 2. It is a 4 ohms. It is a 4 ohm. That's why it's 4 ohms. So I might have to turn it down to 2 ohms. It's 4 ohms. So maybe he wants me to make it to 2 ohms. Anyways, here's the coil. Yes, I can change 2 ohm to 4 ohm and 4 ohm to 2 ohm. This one says 4 ohms, 1240. It's not a 2 ohm sub, but if he wants me to make it 2 ohms, I can make it 2 ohms. Yeah, I can make it 2 ohms, but let's first find out. I don't want to. Okay. No, not necessarily unique basket. It's just this is mine, but as you can see, the coil is fine. But for some reason, it's not playing. I don't know why it's not playing. Oh, maybe that's why. Uh, uh, yeah, it's not reading. But the coil seems fine from the front. And the back doesn't look damaged either. Okay. Well, there's only one other way to check. We need to Hmm. Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, the venoms. Ah, for fuck's sake, man. This can't. Messaging and stuff while I'm busy in the live doesn't seem to work. Ah, man. Stupid. Oh. Oof. No. It's was this Taga Comp? Taga Comp basket and spider. The cone is from a different woofer. So I gotta get that. Here we go again. Uh, uh, how's it playing? Yeah, one of them is best, but ish. Uh, mm-hmm.
About 1 hour. Well, let's see how we're gonna go about this. Ooh, that's dangerous. Very dangerous.
He's done there. He's done there. Nope. Oh. Ah. to ow. Nope. So, okay. Huh? Bottom one. I put it in the wrong one. Nope. It's not going to work. I think one of these will work. No, you also don't work. It will work. Okay. Let's check this one. Oh, the fuck. Okay. So we died there. Okay, that's that one. Same story here. Well, I'm hoping. Ah, there we go. Now I have to go again. Fuck's sakes, again. Isn't it here? No. Let me see. Alright, guys. I'm just busy with these venoms, man. The coils are bloody fine, but I don't know, for some reason it snapped on the tensor wire on the top. Now I think what would be better is to how's the time? Nah, next man. Just busy with these bloody venoms that keeps giving me crap. I coiled this thing twice already, but for some reason the tensor wire is just, I don't know what's going on, man. There we go. This is the one. Okay. Right at the freaking joint. Right at the freaking joint. It decides to go bye-bye. I hate you, bruh. I hate you. Gee whiz, man. Make me go through all that cactus food. Man. It really needs to just. What happened to the thing now? I see now. I see now. There's a something there. Gee whiz. Whoa. Okay. So he's also strapped now. That's good. Who's this now? How's it iron? Does the sub play the same or stronger? It plays the same, bruh. I replaced the burnt wire with the same size wire, just its new wire. So I don't see why it will play differently. To a certain extent, je kan sê hy sal miskien harder speel. Nie noodsaaklik harder nie, maar omdat die glue wat 'n mens gebruik 'n bietjie meer krag kan vat, lyk dit dan speel dit asof hy kan harder speel, maar nie eintlik nie hoor. Hy is basies dieselfde because you change niks components nie, you change nie die spider nie, you change nie eintlik die coil self nie. You change nie die dusk, die surround, die cones, niks nie, magnet niks. So as jy niks change nie, sal die speaker nie change anyways nie. Die enigste verskil is as jy hom gebreek het en hy kom hierso, dan kan ek, as ek hom opgemaak het, kan ek jou sê waar die probleem was. En hoekom hy gebreek het in die eerste plek. Dan is dit maar nou up to you om al die goede te rectify. As jy dit nie rectify nie, obviously, selfde ding gaan gebeur. Hy gaan weer breek. So, ay man, there you know. Ooh la la. Where did it fall? No. Oh, there we go. That's it.
As jy wil hê jou saam moet harder speel, moet jy die box change. Because your box is basis een ding wat maak dat jy jou sound verskil speel. Yes, the wire is 100% copper. I buy my wire from Wirelek, so if anybody wants to say I got fake copper, then well, you can write to Wirelek and ask them why they're selling fake copper to the customers. Die verskil nie noodsaaklik die grootte van die box nie, maar jy moet kyk as jy iemand kry om jou box te bou of as jy jou box tune, moet jy die box tune aan die korrekte frequency vir die musiek wat jy luister. So dit maak nie saak as jy musiek luister wat in die sê 30 tot 40 frequency is en jou box is 50 getune, dan gaan jou buis speel maar hy gaan eintlik kak klink. Maar as jy hom nou kan afbring na 30 of 40 toe, dan sal jy sal sommer verbaas wees hoekom is hy harder. Jou amplifier kan ook afgestel word, dan hoef jy nie om so hoog te stel nie. Al die klein goetertjies is baie belangrik as jy jou setup wil basically perfect hê. What's going on? What's wrong, my babas?
Stitch made a little bit scared, so he just wants to come give you a hug. Don't give him a hug.
Come here. Oh. What happened?
Stitch.
What happened with Stitch? Huh? He made eyes ugly.
Yeah, he almost goes green and then he goes like evil sort of.
Okay, there's no need to cry. It's only a program. He's not really like that.
I told her she must now sleep. She's tired.
Okay, Daddy gonna be finished now, okay? I got one speaker left to do. When I'm finished with that speaker, this one is finished now. I'm just gonna put the glue on this one. When I'm done with the glue on this one, I'm gonna do the other speaker. When I'm finished with that one, I'll come by you, okay? And I'll come read for you, okay?
She said she must come lay in her bed. Your bed. I'll hold her till we come to bed.
Don't worry with Stitch. When I find him, I'm gonna nuke him. Come change color here. Who the hell is he? Who you think he is? Going from blue to green. Bloody Stitch.
You wanna go pee pee?
Hi. It's hectic, bruh. Yeah, so I fitted my 18-inch. I don't know if you guys were following that. But some of you were. Remember the one 18-inch, the former disintegrated completely? Yeah, no. That's when your heroes turn evil and you can't take it. The problem is you're small. Ja, nee, Aaron. Mijn WhatsApp nummer is op mijn page. Je kan me maar net daar zo op krijgen. How's it, Desi? Yes, I baked the coils. Oh, you're one of the guys who want to know how much I baked the coils. Yeah, man. I bake the coils at 500 degrees, bruh. I use a flux capacitor to get the temperature high, you know. We use banana juice to fuel the flux capacitor, and then I get my temperature up. And but you can't do it with just anything. You need to use the glue I use. That's the glue I use. You have to use this glue in order to get the temperature so high. And obviously, there's one secret ingredient. Noe, you can tell them what's the secret ingredient to make the glue white. Basically, that's how it gets. How's it, man? I'm in Boksburg North in the East End. Okay. Even this one is fine still. Still makes sense, man. Yeah, there we go. I now see where it broke off. Right on the neck, on the joint.
No, right at the neck joint, man. Hey, now the Owen just want to know if I bake the coils. It's so difficult to not think that that's what they're talking about. That's what they're coming to find out about. But me, I'm alright. I can answer them that. Now my needle is fucking gone. Hey, I'm also. It's true what my daughter said. I have to clean up here and find everything. But I think after these two subs are done, I'm finally caught up with all the work. What makes the amp stop giving sound? Hey boss, that's something I don't know. That could be anything. Can be loose connection. Can be inside the amp. Something's wrong. Yeah, no, that's you're going straight to the amp. It might not even be the amp. It might be the ground cable is loose or the power cable or fuse. There's so many things that could be wrong. You have to hit play and stop. Yeah, go check. There's probably a loose connection somewhere in your wiring. You're gonna have to go to the amplifier, to the sound setup, and start going through. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go check your setup. It most likely could be one of those things. Yeah, check that. Check your fuse because it could be your fuse as well. Where the fuse is, where your wire goes into the fuse, that sometimes there it burns right on that spot there. So just have a look see at that also. Especially if it plays and it stops and plays and it stops. Check your fuse. I mean the wiring to your fuse. Evening, Andre.
Buzzing, that's also ground. Your earth is not lekker, and it could be a pinch on your RCAs. Or if you got weak RCAs, uh, you could have like that your RCAs could be running next to your power cable. Yeah, the easiest way to check if it's your RCAs, just take like a different set of RCAs, run it from the radio, so across the seats. You don't have to run it through the channeling, nothing. Just so across the seats into the amplifier and see if it makes a noise or not. How's it, man?
Okay.
Yeah, no, I changed it.
Where's that?
Boxburg North, my bro. Boxburg North in the East End. Noe, I just need to do oil pump. So as soon as I get cash in to buy the oil pump and replace it, the car should be lacquer back up and running, and then we can put the 18s in there. Hey man. Inverter battery. Morne, currently single 18 with a FZ, single 18 with an FZ ice power 19,000.1. Then I've got four 6.5 Pro Mids on the rear shelf, two tweeters, two bullets on my rear shelf. I've got two tweeters on my doors. Well, single tweeter and a 6-inch on the doors on each door in the front. Sony Explode Bluetooth head unit. 4-gauge cable for power. Extra battery in the back. That's basically all. My 4th channel is one of that Taga thumbs, I think. Does it do hair tricks? Yeah, it does all these tricks. It blew all my hair off. Whenever I want a haircut, I wire it down to 1 ohm, and when I play it, it takes all the hair off one time. Yeah, bruh. System is not built to do that. You actually have to build the system to do that. Mine is just built for me to enjoy myself, to enjoy my music. And it has the ability to go loud. I've never tried to do hair tricks with it. Firstly, the main reason for that is the box is not built for the 18-inch, it's built for a single 12. It's Walaikum Salam blade. That box I'm running the 18-inch in is made for a single 12-inch. Nah, no, it's not big money, my man. You just need to build a box for that. You need to build it specifically for a specific frequency, and you need to have the power to do that. Because you can do hair tricks. A car that does 150 dBs at 45 hertz will do hair tricks at 45 hertz. And then you get a guy that does 128 dBs at 22 hertz, and it'll do hair tricks. Hair tricks it's a trick. That's exactly what it is. It's a hair trick. Obviously, the more violent the hair moves, that's the more you gotta basically, yeah, exactly. You need to direct the air to the window instead of the you directing the air to exit the windows, not the meter. But at the end of the day, everybody does their own thing, man. For me, I say you build your vehicle according to how you like, because no one's paying for it unless it's a sponsored thing. Yeah, then it's another story, because then the sponsor guy will has the right to say what must be done to the car and how the hair trick must be done. So it's one of those things. So, so I'm trying out the new former on that thing. I'm just gonna play tomorrow and see how far I get with it. The last time I played it and I forgot to glue the bloody wool. Same as this fucking thing. It seems like when I soldered it, I didn't solder it 100%, so the solder was like slightly stupid as. Twice already I coiled this flippin' thing. And still it's giving me the same cuck. I don't know, it's the weirdest cuck ever. Hate you speakers, that's why I fucking sold you. Danke, danke, danke. Right, so the two venoms are also done. That's sharp. The 15-inch Sub-Zero is done. That's sharp. The 8-inch, I just need to open up and close up again. With the 15-inch is also done. The 12-inch, I need to just confirm tomorrow what I need to do there. If he wants it to make it 2 ohms, and then I need to redo the 15-inch. Yeah, all right. Alright, my guys. I'm gonna be out. I need to buy chow and I gotta get to bed. I think Babas is asleep by now. But if not, she's basically waiting for me. Can you make a 2 ohm into 4 ohm? Yeah, I can make 2 ohm into 4 ohm, 4 ohm into 2 ohm. It just depends on the space between the where your center pole is and the top plate. That's gap. It depends on the gap. If you want to go to two from 4 ohm to 2 ohm, if the gap allows it, then yeah, I can do it. From 2 ohm to 4 ohm, definitely it will, because 2 ohm generally has a thicker wire. So 4 ohm, yeah, not a problem. But to go from 4 ohm down to 2 ohm can be done depending on the gap on the between that. You wanna make it 4D? Yeah, no, you can do that. 8215 that needs to be recorded. Blade, yeah, I can do that as well. Send me a WhatsApp. My number is on the bio. You guys can chat to me there. I need to bounce. There's some videos I gotta check over now, and I gotta find out what the hell happened with the other repairs that went out today. So we shall see Makar tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Thursday. Tomorrow I don't do lives tomorrow because I've got issues on Wednesdays. I move around too much on a Wednesday. There's too many things I need to do. So we'll see. Check my car on Thursday. Flight, my stories